Hi yoga lovers, and welcome to another yoga flow with me, Kay Hudson. And if you're attending my classes, this is really helpful to get to know the flow that we build up towards over our 5 to 6 week block terms. If you're not and you're new to the channel, it's just a really nice way to practice some flows that you can introduce to your home practice that you can build on. So this one we've been working on, not doing the music unfortunately on my YouTube channel now. I'm just leaving it to you to put your music to this because of copyright. I've been having a struggle getting my videos on with the music in the background, so which means that you can choose whichever music you like to go with the flow. So we'll go with the flow. This one we've been working with this term, introducing the wild thing. I've been looking at Chakrasana, the wheel, and how to adapt it, and wild thing is a kind of fairly new adaptation to yoga. It's not a kind of ancient posture, but it's a variation on Chakrasana, the wheel. So if you struggle with that, because it's quite a deep back bend, I'm not saying you'll find this much easier, but it might be a way to access the back bend of Chakrasana. So here goes. So the first part of the flow is to sit cross-legged, sit tall, take the fingertips behind, extend through the heart space and inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms around and in front. And fold forward a little, permission to round a little through the back. And then as you inhale, lifting up back into your seated. This is a variation of Janusarasana. We're going to take hold of the right big toe, extend, and that's my 2 fingers holding on, extending through that right leg, placing it down on the floor. And then as we inhale, we reach up and over with the left arm, and wherever you get to is fine for you. You might look down towards the floor. Exhale, bring that all the way up. And to the other side, softening through the elbow as you go. So drawing back on the exhale, you might just rest onto the ankle or the shin or the toes. As you inhale, you can take that side bend stretch as far as you like. So doing this 5 times. And on the last time, we're going to take hold of those toes again. We bring the left hand in front to give a little support. Plant that palm, draw the right leg in. Had some fun with this in class, trying to get these legs out with graceful finesse rather than clunking them out. So see how you go as you hook into the toe. If that's tricky, hold on to the foot or the ankle. Extend out through that left foot and through the heel. Inhale, draw a big space through the chest and the rib cage, send that over, and then bring that the other way. So you can either look down towards that hand or up towards the other, and the same on the other way, exploring what feels right for your neck as you go. And it should feel real nice, side bend with a twist. So again, 5 of these. And on the very last one, we're taking hold of that toe again, drawing the leg in. And here we go from seated and through to all 4. So bring the hands forward. However you want to get there is fine. Once you've got to a kind of semi-all 4s, you stretch back through the right leg into Chakrasana, pigeon pose. So find a nice support base, sitting down towards the heel, and then we explore a sweeping arm, inhaling, extending through the left arm, slight twist in the thoracic as we move round. 2 of those. And then to the other side. So you can inhale, extend, and then exhale, sweep that down. And then we come from our pigeon pose, press into the hands, send it back into 3-legged. So you can really extend there and push into the hands. And then we come to a plank pose with the with knee pull. So we send the left knee towards the left elbow and try to keep a nice long back. That's on the exhale. Then we inhale, extend, bring that into the center on the exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale through to the right elbow. And inhale, extend. And this is where we do our wild thing. So we bring the left foot underneath. If we're going left foot, whichever foot's going underneath, it's the opposite. Sorry, it's the same arm that we're working on. So left foot through. And we pivot on those balls of the feet and toes around till we're resting. Rest, wrong word, onto the left arm, extending through the right, maybe taking that up and over. We can look towards that back hand or the other side of the room or up towards the ceiling, whichever feels nice for the neck. And we've got a choice. We can either come up onto the toes or keep the heels down. We sweep that around. We're trying to keep that shoulder over the wrist. If it's a little bit out of line, it just means the muscles are going to work harder. And then we come back to our three-legged, extend, and then back to down dog. And we come to the other side, pigeon pose. So draw in, right knee, right arm. Inhale, extend, exhale, sweep round, and one more. And you can follow that with your gaze. Shift your weight balance to the center. Inhale, extend through the left arm. Exhale, release down. Your balance is off there, then leave that sweep out and hold in pigeon pose. We'll send that back to three-legged. So tuck under the toes, plant the palms, send it back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw that right knee to the right elbow, nice and long. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw into the center. Inhale, extend again. See if you can get that left heel towards the floor. It doesn't matter if it doesn't come down completely. So left elbow, extend away. And then we've got our wild thing. We slip that right foot underneath, so that means we're going on to the right hand. Pivot round on the toes. Sweep it until hopefully a shoulder goes over the wrist, up onto the toes, or plant those heels down. Sweep it round and send that right leg back up. Extend through your three-legged and then bring it back to down dog. Find a little ease there. Bend the knees and pray down. You made it through. So just before we finish that lovely energetic flow, another option for wild thing, if you're finding that a little challenging, because as you can hear I'm out of breath doing it, it's quite a strong one. Your other option, and this is quite nice to do from our down dog, still the same thing, perhaps bringing the right toes under, but this time swivel it round and sit down on the floor, and then you can extend up through the left arm. And from there, you maybe push up, but see how you feel with that. You maybe leave that out. The other option on the knee pulls on our plank is to come to all fours and knee pull and extend away. So there's always a way of accessing these poses. Pigeon pose, we can adopt a pigeon, can adapt, and if it feels tricky on knees, just bring that a little way forward. Don't make it such a strong pose, and you can still do your reaches, or you can just extend out and then sweep down. So enjoy the flow. Hope you get through it okay, and do comment below. Get in touch with me if you're not sure how to, or you have any questions. I'd love to hear your feedback. Enjoy. Namaste.